comes to support or lending your support to a friend or a family member that's experiencing grief, they're going through that process, and it is indeed a process. Well, what can you do to assist that person or to help them in assuaging, is that the proper word, into coping with their grief? Well, one of the best things you can do is just be there. And I found too that a lot of people said, well, what do I say to someone when I come to see them at the funeral home during visiting, or when I pay them a visit afterward? What do you say to them? Well, often you don't need to say a thing. Sometimes just a good hug is extremely important. And I don't know, a lot of people are very emotional. I'm an emotional being, and I think too to shed a tear with someone else shows that, hey, you know what? I'm not the only one feeling this way. This affects other people as well. And I think that's really the best thing you can do. Now, one of the things that I'll suggest you not do is pretend that person never existed and to never mention their name again. I think that's folly. And to me, that amounts to trying to sweep a life underneath the carpet, and I don't think that's fair. And I can think back in my own experience. My brother Doug died from cancer in 1986. There's not been a day go by that we don't think or talk about Doug. Doug's name is still commonplace in our household because his memory lives on. As our love for Doug lingers, and I hope his does for us too, God willing, you know. But there's so many things you can do for others to help them in their grief. But keep in mind, a hug is often a darn good idea. And don't feel that you have to say anything. You really don't. People will know. You're feeling for them. You're there for them. Be there for them.